Oh, I forgot to unmute my mic. That's what happened, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I forgot to unmute my mic. But we are live for the Murder Tapes, Episode 1, Season 7. And it's titled 3 Loud Booms. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a single stream that goes live each and every single week. Also, if you haven't checked out my other watch alongs, go check those out. Get those a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my overlays. The links to my Facebook and Instagram accounts are in the description below. That's where I post, when I go live and stuff. I post when I go live on those accounts particularly. So, and also another reason why you should turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video that gets uploaded to the channel each and every single week. Even a gameplay video. Still doing gameplay videos. I'm still making those. So, and we got 2 more days until I review the new game that I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube this Friday afternoon. I bet you all gamers are hyped. Bet you can't wait to see what new game I have. New game that I bought on the PS4. The new game that I'm going to stream live on YouTube. Now, it says here in the summary for the Murder Tapes Episode 1, it says here that in what looks like a planned ambush, a young man turns up dead in his garage in Marisopa, Arizona. If I didn't pronounce that right, I'm sorry. Police must look into a romance gone wrong to find his killer and the child that the two may share. So I was kind of watching this while my mic was off, and I forgot to turn my mic on. I apologize for that. I'm going through some hard times right now, so bear with me. I just lost my uncle last week and still grounded from my father's death. So, and you can always sing your prayers to me and my family during these hard times. I would love some prayers from you guys. I would appreciate it. So, ready to go ahead and get this thing going. Right now, the police is on the scene. The car is on. So they're advising, that they haven't such and such, and the garage is open. And I don't know what that was on the concrete. I don't know if that's black paint or I don't know what that is. I have no clue what that is, man. So now they're knocking at the door and they found out that a man is in the car, deceased, with 2 broken glass on his door. 2 broken glass holes on his door, man. And they're trying to see if he's up. So then one of the police officers, they're saying, hey man, stay with me. Stay with me, buddy. I think by the time the ambulance get there, he's already deceased.
Someone in the vehicle that was shot. Our training is very basic first aid, but we hadn't made the scene safe, and that threat is over.
I promise you, the next live stream, the next live stream that I have my mic muted, mic muted after my intro. The next time I'll unmute the mic. Next time I won't forget. Now the police are in the residence. They're in the house. They're calling for somebody to come out. They're trying to see if a suspect or a child's in there.
What we don't know is anyone else injured in the house. Is there a suspect in the house that is getting his
See what they're saying? Guys, if you like my background, let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Looks like the house is clear right now. They're telling somebody in there to put their hands up, but I don't think nobody's in there. Because earlier in the stream, I just said that police must look into a romance gone wrong to find his killer and the child that the two may share. The question is, will they find the killer and his child? We'll have to see. We'll have to find out. Now they're looking in the car. And they're looking at the guy that's laying in the driver's seat, who's believed to be deceased. One of my favorite detectives has one of his favorite shows that's supposed to be coming on at 10 p.m. Homicide Detective. My Homicide Detective, July the 6th, 2020. Livestream watch along will be live right after this one. So be in the live chat for that as well. That'll be my last watch along for the day. That'll be my last watch along for the evening. And I cannot wait for American Detectives to come on, because that's going to be even more interesting. Lieutenant Joe Kent is one of my favorite detectives on this channel, man. I'm talking about on DirecTV on the channel, not on YouTube. I'm talking about on the actual, on cable, on DirecTV. So I went out. I like his shows, His documentary and mystery shows are better than the other ones that I seen on ID, that I watch on ID every week. ID stands for Investigate Discovery, in case some of you don't understand what that stands for.
We were able to find his wallet and his Arizona driver's license, and we were able to look at it and determine that this was Michael Aguilar.
Oh, so the guy in the driver's seat was Michael Aguilar.
Mike was born in 1985.
So now his parents, his brothers and sisters are going to tell us all about this Michael Aguilar guy that was in the driver's seat.
Over them, and
there's Michael's mother, Leslie, a daughter on TV screen.
Try to make everything good for everybody.
His mother read to him a lot when he was young. But he learned very quickly, was very talented at reading.
Good thing I was able to get these watch-alongs scheduled on time, man. Otherwise, I would have been really, really, really behind.
He was always thinking, like, way up here above the rest of us.
And like I said, again, if you guys are new to the channel, man, you want to see more watch-alongs like this, you want to see more AW Dark, Elevation, Dark, and Friday Night SmackDown watch-alongs. Even if you want to see some pay-per-view watch-alongs along the way. Turn on that bell for notifications so you don't miss a stream that goes live every week.
Packed everything up and moved out to Arizona.
I cannot wait to return to game. What am I going to say? I don't even remember. Okay, now I remember. I cannot wait to make my return to streaming games live on YouTube this Friday afternoon. It's going to be great.
I yelled his name a couple of times. So I knew something was wrong.
They dispatched.
Wait. Who was that? Oh, God. It's Michael's sister. Ooh.
He came home and within a week.
Might as well call her Princess Pretty.
Arizona.
Yeah.
The day of his death, we talked to him, and he had asked me to hold on so he could take me off Bluetooth and switch over to his phone, and there were 3 gunshots. And I yelled his name a couple of times. So I knew something was wrong.
He got a pretty sister, man. Oh, wow.
They dispatched the county sheriff in Champaign County, Ohio, to come to our home.
He's got a really pretty sister, man.
Mike had lost his life.
There's his brother, Nick. I told you. What did I tell you? I told you his brothers and sisters were going to tell us all about him. See? I don't lie.
We all just kind of sat around.
We all have brothers and sisters. I mean, most of us
Didn't
do.
really know what to do with ourselves.
I don't. I have a brother.
Because our first go-to was
Well, I have a stepsister.
online
Now I
to
do.
find out what we're supposed to do.
have a stepsister through my stepmom. Huh. I'm seeing 2 holes in the window. I don't see no 3 holes in the window. What the hell they're talking about? Guys, I am close to 400 subs. If you can help me get me there, I would appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that subscribed to my channel, and thank all my moderators for supporting me and my channel. Continue to support me and my channel. Your support, your likes, and your comments goes a long way. It helps out the channel a lot. And
It was a violent
that's it.
execution, is the way I saw this. We had a vehicle that was still running. Our victim, Michael.
The vehicle was still running? They didn't even say that on TV. They didn't even say that. This is just their first time saying that. God, look at that glass, man. Whoa!
Most of his injuries were to his upper body.
Seems like glass like that would make you itch.
Those can be
The way that glass looked, man, it just.
obviously very
Oh.
dramatic. It was quite a gory scene, if you will. And sometimes it's hard to take away that human part of it, and we wonder about them and what was going on.
Got that right. Looks like this lieutenant knows something.
And we have to put that aside and go to work. This is our business. This is our job. And our goal becomes very passionately
To find out the truth of
about
what happened. Yeah,
so
of course.
we can bring justice for the victim and for their families.
All right, we're gonna fast forward now. After it goes on a commercial break again, I'm gonna have to take like a 59-second break and get my food and get in here. Try to get my food quickly. Who knows? It may be more than 59 seconds. I may have to warm it up. All right, it's back on. I fast forwarded because I'm a little bit behind the episode.
To me was that the shots came from behind through the glass, and some of them impacted on the frame of the window.
It's kind of at 9:15. That's where it's at right now. I had to fast forward. It's 9:27. It's at a different part on this episode.
We had recovered 3 shell casings that were expelled.
Okay, so they found 3 shell casings here.
What I saw was
We got
Michael,
Lieutenant Sean on here talking.
still had his Oakley glasses on and the gunshot wounds to his head. We have a shoe imprint in the mud in between the homes.
Oh, ew, that's nasty. Shoe print in the mud.
Likely the killer,
That's
somebody
oh.
was lying in wait for him and took his life.
And that person happens to know him too, I believe.
Premeditated, personal,
So
and extremely.
this was obviously planned.
This thing was planned out.
See? See, I said it before he did.
So,
I knew it was planned, just by the look of it.
who may have the motivation to do
See, I'm smiling because I'm right. I'm right, man. Just like my cousin's murder. During my freshman and sophomore year, my cousin's murder was planned.
Catherine Segovich, who immediately became someone we wanted to talk to. Some sort of domestic violence related incident occurred, which caused Michael to get an order of protection against this woman. Where is she? What does she know? And that's where it really began.
About this time, Mike is calling me and explained that he can't continue this relationship with this girl because of the
There's Mark
violence that she's showing.
Agutter,
Moved out.
Michael's father, and Michael's mother's on there now.
And saw that the stuff was gone. She broke things,
I wish I could switch the camera on this Livestream website. I wish I can. Is there a note? I can't.
And one day, Mike had out of his garage, his porch, and he went out there, took pictures, but there was never any actual proof that it was her. He knew she seemed unstable.
Oh man, She was seen unstable. Do you guys hear that? She was seen unstable, they said.
We had the phone number of an old roommate of Mike's and called him, and he actually went to Mike's house that night. And
if you all have DirecTV, those of you that watch Investigate Discovery, if you all have DirecTV, ID is on channel 285. Murder Tapes is on right now. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind. It's on, a little bit behind it. Maybe a little bit behind the part where they find the suspect and the child.
Suspicious of Nisnikovic from the get-go, because of the stories that he's been involved with her.
Whoa! A woman beating the heck out of a man? You don't find that in the neighborhood often.
We gleaned very quickly information that there was a baby involved, and there was a dispute on paternity that Michael and Catherine told the baby. And so, you know, that starts to add to motivation. Starts to add to why Catherine might want to hurt Michael.
It's a huge concern. We didn't know if the child was in any immediate harm, but that did play into the fact that homicides usually crime of passion.
Dang. A woman killed her own husband?
Start assigning other detectives to start doing maybe a canvas, trying to see if we can gather any immediate suspect information that match the description of.
Come on, man. Let's get some more people in the live chat, man. Let's get some more people watching the stream. Listening to the background here, listening to what's going on the Murder Tapes episode 1. So the woman said she heard too.
We had multiple witnesses describing a white van being in the area and then rapidly leaving after the shots fired. So we do a little digging into Catherine that shows the fact that she does not own a white van. It was kind of a weird letdown.
Dang.
And because of the
That's bad. That's sad.
description of the white
That definitely had to be a letdown there.
traffic stops initiated for white minivans in that area.
Feel free to join the live chat and chat with me anytime. That's what the live chats are for. To chat and talk.
White van passing me, so I didn't think it was unreasonable to think this van may be involved. So stopping the car and approaching this vehicle, definitely a higher level of awareness and trying to be ready for that what if worst case scenario that this person is involved and they just did something terrible.
Okay, where's that at? Don't mind me asking. Okay. The reason I'm stopping it, you guys can join any wrong. We just had a call of some shots fired at the Dodge Caravan Steel area down by the entrance of the city. So, you can check your airplane. before, I could text you one-on-one, just let the description give.
I remember stopping two very nice ladies who were not involved, and were very perplexed as to why they were being contacted. So we've just gone ahead and eliminated a possible suspect or involved vehicle, but we haven't found the vehicle. We haven't found a suspect. We don't really even know what has happened yet.
Now we're at Michael's house. It appeared that Michael installed a home security system. There was a camera on the west side, upper eave of the house, that faced out to the street. And the
Like I said, feel free to chat with me in the live chat at any time about anything you want to talk about. So live chats are for.
To find security cameras on the house was very promising. And as a detective, you become very excited about that kind of information being available to you. Video footage is paramount to showing what occurred. And so, did we have the right angle? Were we going to catch the face of a suspect? Were we going to see a weapon? What was going to be on this video?
How many sharks can I name? Yeah. How much time you got, buddy? We got great white shark, tiger shark, hammerhead shark, and then there's others. Oh, others? Sonic Shark Week Slush. I already said lemon shark too.
If it's coming between you and the new grill with the words "some assembly required."
Okay. And fast forward this again. We're gonna be able to catch up to the part now. We're gonna be able to catch up to that part.
We see an individual.
All right, folks, don't go nowhere. I'll be back. I'm gonna warm up my food and bring my food in here. Don't go nowhere. I will be right back. right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Had to warm up my food, my dinner. My dinner, I got ribs, green beans, corn, biscuits, and potato salad. As you can see right now, I'm eating biscuits. Stuff is good.
See an individual run towards
Now,
Michael
right now, they're showing the suspect running
in front of
towards
his garage.
running in front of a home.
Step into really a mud puddle in between the two homes. Leave frame, which was right in front of the garage. It was no more than a few seconds, and that person was running back towards the white minivan. Step back into the puddle, runs to the white minivan.
That was a woman.
And gets in the car and then drives.
That's a woman running.
You couldn't tell any of the characteristics.
That's a woman in a mask.
Couldn't see the face. The person had a black sweatshirt and a hoodie over. That's when the calls start coming in from neighbors who heard the shots. To me, in the time of the video, it looked like the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
That is great evidence, and my detectives and I were very excited to have that footage. The next piece of the puzzle is how do we now identify the vehicle? How do we identify who is driving it?
Wow.
And subsequently, we had a license plate, so we started to use license plate readers, do a search in those databases that are available to us, and identify the registered owner.
That food is good.
Michelle from the city of Mesa, and not Catherine. Didn't know who Michelle was, and so we then employed one of our patrol teams to try to contact her.
This is a follow-up interview in reference to homicide.
We did license plate reader checks. Got a hit on your van. How come your van was seen in Maricopa?
I don't go to Maricopa. I have no reason to go to Maricopa.
I hate to say, but you don't accidentally end up in Maricopa by going to Tucson.
I brought all the videos I had of the van, and it wasn't until that point when Michelle, who owned the van, starts going, "Oh my God, my car was used to commit this murder."
She started to give us information about a work colleague, and she identified that person as Catherine Sinkovich, Michael's ex-girlfriend.
She met Catherine at work. They've been friends for about a year.
So it was his ex-girlfriend. Look at that. What a surprise.
Borrow your vehicle without your permission.
No.
And on the day of the incident, did you drive?
It was his ex-girlfriend, Catherine.
No.
Okay. But on the day of the 16th, that Friday, you went and got lunch.
Yeah, I went and got lunch myself and I asked her if she wanted to come. She said she wasn't up to it. She had brought her lunch. So I just went by myself.
Man, this food is good.
That you think we should know that I haven't asked you.
Now everything I know, you guys told me.
I went to where Catherine and a coworker worked, and they were a big help, quite frankly. I watched surveillance video, and what I found was less than a minute after the coworker sits down to eat in the break room, Catherine's exiting the building. A minute after that, I see a van leave the business parking lot, and then about 3 hours later, I see the van return. Catherine then enters the building through a side door. What it looked like to me was that Catherine took her coworker's car to facilitate this murder. Recognizing that this van was used in the crime, we seized that as well. There were two pieces of evidence in there that seemed to have value. A shoe print impression from dirt, which I personally was connecting to the video where our murderer stepped in a mud puddle. The other one was a dark black sweatshirt, similar to the one that looked like was worn in the surveillance video by the murderer right before the murder.
After the interview, we had a much stronger suspicion that Ms. Sinkovich was involved.
In the beginning, it was rough because at first we didn't know what was going to happen.
Nobody thinks about planning a funeral service for their child, and we didn't know what to do. It took a week before I flew out there because they were still doing their investigation. So we just had him cremated, and we have an urn with his ashes.
So we're trying to be very, very careful about what we did. And, you know, the kind of celebration of life that Mike would have wanted was going to have to be put off till things got settled properly.
Oh, we understand.
So now we were able to confidently raise our level to at least a minimum of probable cause for Ms. Sinkovich in this case. And so we moved to make an arrest at her house.
Police search warrant, what are you saying? What's going on?
Either she killed herself or she's hiding in there. So they got a search warrant to arrest her. When it comes back on, it's going to show whether she's in there or not. In her house. I ain't mean to schedule my other watch along till 11 o'clock. Like I said, I've been going through a lot. You know, I done had so many deaths in my family. Ain't been a good year for me. Really hasn't. It really has not been a good year for me at all.
On this case.
Come on, man. Dang.
I worked for Catherine's home because we were looking for Catherine at that time.
Good job, look. All right, go back. Ready? Go. You roll into the here. I'm gonna cover you, Marky. All right. Ready, get this.
So we were just sweeping through the house, we're looking for Catherine. But she wasn't there.
Yeah, we're clear.
She outsmarted them. She already escaped.
Hopeful, really.
She already fled from the police.
Evidence, one way or
She
another,
fled from them.
to prove her involvement. And specifically, I was looking for shoes that match eyes in the tread that was left in the mud puddle in front of the scene, and the weapon that was used. Unfortunately, we recovered none of that. The only thing we recovered, we know now she has a new phone. She had all the packaging there, and the receipt where she purchased this phone. So now we know she's got a different phone and a different number.
Using some different resources, we figured out the number was registered to her sister. We had concerns that she'd been staying there. My team and I went out to her sister's house.
Department. Hi, how are you? We talked on the phone a minute ago. So obviously, I shared with you the seriousness of what we're looking into. That's why we're out here. We're trying to check off and make sure that she's not here. I guess her. Okay. Anyone else now besides you two? Nope. My daughter. I got work around that. Nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it. We're not going to do no search until we go on to the house. We have to come around.
She'd let us walk through the house and check and make sure she wasn't there. And she wasn't.
We don't want any other innocents being harmed. And we know that this person had a propensity for very aggressive and very violent actions. But by that time, we did not know exactly where she was.
We reached out to the U.S. Marshals. They have the ability to track a lot of different ways than we did, and they were able to determine where she was at. A friend of Catherine told us that Catherine was coming to his place up in the North Phoenix Metro. We reached out again to the U.S. Marshals, and they coordinated this capture and arrest of Catherine up there at this friend's house.
Where is Catherine? Where's Catherine? Hey, we are investigating a homicide. This is Catherine, okay? So understand that. We're not going to take anything lightly right now. Okay. Okay. So we need... Where is she? She gonna run out the back? Where's Catherine? Where in the house? Just look to your right. Catherine! You? Come on here. We got some help.
The baby was there at the house, and she wasn't upset at all that she was being arrested and that the baby was being left behind. She actually didn't even know that we had contacted, it's actually called the Department of Child Safety, DCS, and contacted them to take custody of this baby.
We end up taking her back to our jurisdiction so that we can conduct a more thorough and formal interview.
We're gonna see about the crop.
Homicide investigation is a serious.
Yeah, they got a call. I wonder what she's gonna have to say about herself being caught and about the murder of her ex-husband and why she did it. Probably did it for money. No telling.
Treason? I'm Ann and this is Shirley, okay? To get your full name?
The initial interview with her, it was as if she couldn't be bothered with this.
So, why don't you tell us what you done during when you woke up?
Probably gonna get an attorney. Y'all think she gonna get an attorney?
You dropped off the baby? Where you drop off the baby?
Think she's gonna want a lawyer?
What time did you get out for? Okay. Did you have a lunch break? No lunch break?
It just didn't read honest. It really didn't. What she told us was stroke of work, never left the building, never took a lunch, but then I had video of Catherine exiting the building.
Catherine, do you need something to wake up here? I need to read about at 9 o'clock. Okay, then answer the question. Do you need something to wake up? Need sleep. Yeah, we all would like to have sleep, but unfortunately there was a homicide in our town. Unfortunately, we have video of what appears to be you at the scene of that homicide.
She's gonna get a lawyer.
She appeared lethargic. She appeared aloof. I don't know if it was a defense.
I'm telling you, man.
To just
She's gonna get a lawyer.
play like, you can't get blood from a stone type of thing.
If you even want to know who was killed.
She's gonna be like, I want a lawyer.
She doesn't want to know. Just human curiosity. Wouldn't that tell you everything you need to know? She had no interest in knowing the name.
Lawyer. What does that mean? Give you a lawyer?
I told you.
She wasn't.
I told you, man. I said it like 2 times. She's gonna get a lawyer. Watch. I told you. What did I tell y'all?
We had
Told you she was gonna get a lawyer.
Filed a case against her. It presented to the.
Told you she was gonna get a lawyer, man. Told you.
After all the evidence that we can find is recovered and pieced all together, to us, what it appeared to be were Michael and Catherine were in a romantic relationship, and Catherine became pregnant. They split up for unknown reasons, and then there's a dispute on whether Michael's the father. He wanted to be part of his child's life. But Catherine didn't want him to be part of this kid's life. So the plan was to leave work, take Michelle's vehicle, and wait for him, ambush him in his garage, and try to take his life. Whether Catherine's sister or her coworker Michelle were part of it or not, I don't know. There just really wasn't ample evidence to show that there was some co-conspirator.
An indictment was brought by the grand jury against Catherine Sinkovich. This case went to trial, and a jury of her peers found her guilty of first-degree murder, and she was sentenced to life in prison, where she currently resides. Sometime weeks later, after the arrest was made, the court made a determination that, in fact, Michael was the father.
The trial was over at that point, and so we rented a house out in Arizona, and we all went out there and we just hung out and told stories about Mike. It was sad and exciting all at the same time.
Taking Mike's life away, I don't know how in that person's mind it could have solved everything. And it's hard to believe that she wanted to care for a little one. If there is a positive spin, if you would have asked Mike to give up his life so his son could have one, they've done that in a heartbeat.
He was placed with us when he was 8 weeks old, and we've had him ever since. We adopted him, and so he's become ours. I tried in the beginning to have him call me something else besides Mom, but he just out of the blue started calling me Mom.
Hasn't even a day old yet. That's not a lot. I wish he could come over to my house and play with me. With my toys and stuff. And love him. A lot and a lot.
I miss him. There's that stigma of, oh, you know, you're a big guy, why can't you, you know, little girl gonna beat up on you? You know, there's that stigma, but whether you're a man or a woman, if you're in a situation that is abusive and they're trying to control you, you have to stand up for yourself and leave and take every precaution you can to protect yourself.
Exactly. People are crazy out here, man. They'll do anything. Folks, I'm going to end this stream by American Detective with Lieutenant Joe Kenda. Live stream, watch along. That'll be live in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to go take my tray to the kitchen, throw my food stuff away, get another cold beverage, can come in here and go live. As soon as I go live, it'll say that the stream will start in a few minutes. That's what it's going to say. The stream will start in a few minutes. So anyways, I'm getting out of here. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up. You didn't, hit the thumbs down. See you guys in the next stream, which will be my last watch along for today. See you guys in the live chat for American Detective with Lieutenant Joe Kenda. And by the way, this is American Detective with Joe Kenda, episode 3. So I'll see you live for that.